Live from Arlington, Texas, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Getting the nod on the mound, Kumar Rocker. What should we keep an eye on here? All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Nico Horner. And we're underway in Arlington. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Sinker. Low middle.
Grounded to third, could be two. Young to second, relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Bregman hitting third in the lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. There's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And he gets Bregman. That's the third out. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Ben Brown. Chris, what are you looking for from him? Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers.
Brandon Nimmo.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And gone! A solo shot. The Rangers score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Out towards right center field. Conforto moving under it. And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Seager in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The 0-1. Right side, and that one handled. Fires over to first. Seager is gone quickly. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Young. Ripped to short. In time to Bush, and that is that. Rangers strike first on the solo job. It's now 1-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Ian Happ. Happ, a first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati in 2015. Short hop liner, handled it short. Seager fires over to first and quickly one away in the second.
Cutter, middle outside.
That one fouled off.
Sinker, low outside.
0-1 down. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Great swing and solid contact, just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Two down. The batter will be
Sinker.
Michael Conforto.
Low outside.
On the ground. And a foul ball.
Sinker, low middle.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul straight back.
Cutter, high inside.
Got him. Third out. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the second. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers.
Peterson.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. You know what they say. He couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Evan Carter digs in now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Ball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Conforto has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Ripped on a line to center. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2. Up next for the Rangers, Justin Foscue. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, number 24, Brandon Nimmo.
That's in for a strike. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We played 2 full. It's the Rangers 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back in Arlington, Swanson digs in.
Low outside.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Sinker. Low inside.
Next one just misses. And the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ball, no.
Slider. Low outside.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Sinker. Low inside.
Hurt.
Sinker. Low outside.
Ball 1.
Sinker. Low middle.
Ball 2.
Sinker. Low middle.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit.
High.
Sinker. Low outside.
That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. It's the Rangers 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back at Globe Life Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. In the air to left center. And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
High.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
A sliding stop at short to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Rounded out his first time up.
No, outside.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. They're waving around Duran. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
High.
The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 1-for-1 with a single so far. Jackknifes out of the way.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Gavin Hollowell, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Shota also throwing. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and he popped it up. Bush settles underneath it. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Hard hit into the gap, should bring in 2. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Ben Brown out of the game, and the opener strategy clearly didn't work out this time. New arm coming on. We'll be back after a short break. Shota Imanaga gets the call from the pen. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. Danny Jansen to hit here.
D-Rod.
Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Carter around third. In comes the run from second. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now Justin Foscue.
D-Rod.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
On to the 4th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Makes the catch. 1 down.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Low inside.
No.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. And a foul ball.
Cutter. Low outside.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Cutter. Middle outside.
Man at second. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Cutter. Low outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Four-seam fastball. Outside. Cutter. Low inside.
Half plays off.
That's a ball.
Four-seam
2
fastball.
outs and
High
1 in scoring
outside.
position.
Sinker. Low outside. Slider. Low
The
inside.
1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Curveball. Low middle.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield by Esteros. Coming home. He's safe. It's 6-1.
Four-seam
And at
fastball.
first, Michael
High outside.
Bush, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now
Sinker.
with 2 away.
Low inside.
This one in the air right field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run across. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-3. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Sinker. Low outside.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Foul ball there.
Sinker. Low inside.
1-2 here. Swings through it for the K. Good job at damage control right there. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 6-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom 4, here's the second baseman, Justin Foscue.
Well, these Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
High fly ball out into left center field. Coming on his half, he's there to make the catch.
It's really been a top-to-bottom effort. Pretty much everyone's finding a way to contribute, and they're feeding off each other. This is pretty fun to watch.
Outside.
Here's a nugget. When Imanaga was announced at his introductory press conference, he charmed the local fans and media by memorizing the words to "Go Cubs Go." I asked Imanaga if there was one other song that he could learn in English, what would it be? And he said, "A Whole New World," the theme to Aladdin. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. And that one almost hit him.
Ball inside.
Two down, nobody on. On a line, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Oi!
Step off throw to first. Durant back in on a dive. This one in the air center field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. One left for Texas, but they still lead it 6-3. Back in Arlington, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Up the middle, Seager fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Cutter, high outside.
Amaya wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate, they'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges.
Cutter, high inside.
And the 1-0. Foul ball.
Sinker, middle inside.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
High outside.
The Cubbies trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Cutter, middle outside.
Next one is off the plate. Full count now.
Slider, middle outside.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And that's the 3rd out. So they make short work of them there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 6 and the Cubs 3. Back at Globe Life Field, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish. Well, these Rangers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
The 1-1. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong settles under this one, and there's one down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Hard liner. 2 away now.
Up next for the Rangers.
2 down, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Jake Berger. And that one hammered, carrying well. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 7-3.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Carter thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first.
Got him. That's an out.
And that is that. Texas extends the lead with the solo shot. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Moises Ballesteros getting ready to hit.
Four-seam fastball. Low out.
New arm out of the bullpen, Cal Quantrill.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
There's the strike.
Sinker. Low outside.
And that is out of play.
Cutter. Low inside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
No.
Splitter. Low middle.
That's to third, Young. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Cutter. High inside.
Yep.
Sinker.
The Rangers leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Sinker.
In half up to
Low
hit.
inside.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here and try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Outside.
Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. One left for the Cubs. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Bottom half of inning number 6 from Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. Hard hit to third. Bregman to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
On the ground, corner. In plenty of time to first, and he's out. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Now here's a flare off the bat. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Rangers leave one, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Back in Arlington, we go to the top of the 7th, and here is Michael Conforto.
Sinker. Low outside.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Quantrill, 31 years old, and he was born in Canada. Stays alive.
Sinker. Low outside.
And they'll do it again.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Ball.
Cutter. Low inside.
Got him. Now one away.
Cutter. High outside.
Misses
Ball.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Low outside.
And
That's
that's
a
in there
strike.
for a strike, and now it's
Sinker.
even.
Low outside.
Tap foul at the plate.
Cutter.
The Rangers
High outside.
leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. This to third, Young. And 2 away to start the 7th. So up next,
Sinker.
Pete Crow
Low
Armstrong.
outside.
And it's fouled away.
Sinker. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball.
Cutter. Low inside.
Got him swinging. Cubs are down quietly. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the 7th, Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers.
Seager.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Ahoy.
Left field, way back there. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And Jack Peterson stands
Ball.
in. Puts a bunt down. Bush throws to first in time. There for the out. Run comes in on the safety squeeze.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Shota Imanaga done for the night, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. Gavin Hollowell into the game. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And now Jake Berger. He's already homered in this game. Bunts it, but he can't keep it fair. Looked like the safety squeeze there. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. 1 away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hack Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Now the 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Runner at third, 2 away.
Ball.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's Jansen to hit.
No.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from
Ball
first.
outside.
Ball misses. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. Carter at second with 2 down. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. That's
Down,
a
ball
little bit
3.
low. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rangers 9 and the Cubs 3. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Splitter. Low middle.
No.
Sinker. Middle inside.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And a count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Cutter. High outside.
There's a swing and a drive. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Cutter. High inside. Cutter. Low outside.
To the right side. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. One gone, runner at first. And now the DH, Moises Ballesteros.
Sinker. Low middle.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Close, but called a ball. Now 1-2.
Sinker.
Caught a break right there.
Low
Pretty good
outside.
pitch on the outside corner.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Cutter.
Man at first, one away.
Sinker. Low middle.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Line drive, base hit. Corner around second, heads for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Stepping in, Ian Happ.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Ball.
Sinker. Low outside.
And Ian swings through.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. You can't catch up.
Just missed.
Splitter. Low middle.
That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get to it, and this could score both runs. The second run scores. It's 9-5. A 2-run double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 9-5. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, number 56. Ground ball right side. Horner over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, number 24, Brandon Nimmo.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. On the ground, right side. Horner to first, and 2 away now. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Gavin Hollowell won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Phil Maton. He's into the game with the bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Ezekiel Duran. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong on his way in. That is the inning. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. The Rangers with the lead, 9-5. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. Back in Arlington, Michael Conforto will climb in. So a lefty out of the pen, Tyler Alexander.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Takes it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
And that one fouled off.
Sinker.
Yo,
Low
one.
inside.
Ball outside.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Sweeper. Low inside.
1-2 now. On the ground, out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. Cubbies with only 1 out left. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That one fouled off.
Cutter. High outside.
And a foul ball.
Circle change.
Alexander is just 1 strike away. Hit in the air, center field. Carter gets under it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers slug their way to a win in this one.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We come all time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug to J.D. Dub. My rhyme is and now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun. That's it.